How's it going, everybody? My name is RillaKurai, and we are back on Anime Last Stand. In this episode, as you can see by the thumbnail, we are farming out the new Meliodas. He shouldn't be too hard to get, but first off, we have to actually get a regular Meliodas, because we do not have one. So, you're wondering, where do we get him? Let's go to play and check it out. Where you get him is Act 6 of Hogtown. If you don't know this, you see he's a 0.5% chance. Each difficulty higher, he gets a better percentage drop rate. So if I go to the Purgatory, that's 2% drop chance. If I go here, that's 1%. And if I go here, that's a 0.5%. You also need to do Act 5 to get the Dagger, which is a 4% drop chance, which we'll do. I have a 10 pity so far, so this shouldn't be too bad. This should be pretty easy. The painful part is going to be farming the caverns, elemental caverns, which the new caverns are kind of ass in my opinion, because they just, I don't know, I don't like them as much as the other ones. But I see everybody has been liking my Noob to Pro, and thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, I really do. Doing Noob to Pro is kind of hard, in my opinion, because it's like, oh, starting the game over. Going back to, like, sticks and stones. I don't know. But thank you all again for supporting me, subscribing to my channel. I do really appreciate it. I mostly do thumbnails, I edit, and Steven edits sometimes when he wants to, but it's a very hard process. A lot of people think it's easy. In the beginning, it's pretty hard, but once you get like build up, you hire editors, thumbnail artists, that's where it becomes easy. But it's the ideas of actually getting stuff done, because it was like, man, what do I do for my next video? I was like, oh, Meliodas, why not? But enough about me rambling about nonsense of stuff you probably don't even care about. But we're just gonna farm this out until we get Meliodas, depending on how long it's gonna take. What if we get it this run? This is the first run we're doing on video, and if I don't get him, I'll just record up until I do get him. Not much said. We already do have a Wrath Dagger. If you really want to see me farm out one of those, I will. But Meliodas, or Smelly Chodus, if you want a fun name for him. Apparently he's really strong looking at the wiki page. And I don't know, he looks really good. We're going to try to get a glitched on him, possibly. We'll throw like 50 rerolls into him. We'll see what we can get. If we can get glitched or avatar, that works. Did we get him? No, but we got a commandment. We'll go over the commandments later of what they do and how to get them. Because it's like, yeah, the pity. Have you ever seen the pity for GURP? GURP has 125 pity. And if you're not lucky, you do it for the whole, you play that map for 125 times. It is insane. Luckily, Meliodas is only 35, and I already did. This will be number 12. So let's hopefully get him this run, or an earlier run, sooner. Because I don't want to sit here until like 5 in the morning, because it is almost 4 o'clock. And you're probably wondering, why do you record so late? Because I don't like having noises from the streets or anything like that. I mean, I do have a good mic, but nobody bothers me. Nobody comes in here, nobody messages me on Discord. Nobody does any of that, and that's why I like it. There's gonna be like huge skips, not really, but there's some skips of me rambling in certain spots before we get Meliodas, because they're not that hard. He's not that hard to farm. It's just, it takes time. Give us like 4 times speed. One thing I do hate farming, and it's gonna be dreadful at the end, is farming the caverns. The new caverns are kind of bad. Still no Meliodas. Have I ever told you that I am tired of seeing this map? I am tired of watching this map, looking at this map, because it's just green. and I just want Meliodas. That's so hard to ask. Come on, Brandon, give me Meliodas. I'm curious, I wonder if Brandon actually watches any, like, Roblox videos or takes in any suggestions besides from the mod team or the people that make it, you know? That make the units. There's a lot of units that I actually want in this game, but Brandon, if you do see this, comment, send me a message. I got some ideas. It'd be great. Because your suggestion section kind of sucks. And sometimes, like, it's fun. I love recording Roblox. But you just sit here and record until you actually get the drop. You can't just magically summon the drop and be like, boom, Meliodas will drop this round. I mean, unless boom, 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 boom. And to throw some entertainment in there while we wait for Meliodas to drop. So after spending years and years of farming for Melio, we should be able to get him now. Hopefully. This should be the run. There we got the full day axe and Melio. That's pretty sick, actually. So. Alright, so the Evo requirements. Let's see. Yes, ignore that I already have one, but we need Wrath Dagger, 250 Dark Essence, and we have everything else. So we can Evo it. That's not too bad. We just gotta farm not legend stages. Elemental caverns, which are painful, but why not? Let's get to it. So now elemental caverns, I hate the new map of what they changed, but since we have a boost for this one, the more units you bring, the stronger you get, and you'll get benefits. I'm just gonna play on Insanity because random events, dark enemies, and the max is 94. So it'd be super quick to get the stuff that we need. I just think the new elemental caverns is too big. The other one was so much better. You don't even have to destroy the plants that spawn. It's just, I don't know, it's just too big. But yeah, so the flowers just spawned. You don't have to destroy them. They don't do anything. As in, I say they don't do anything. Yeah, they make it a little bit harder, but the game isn't that hard. You put Ichigo and you can put Gilgamesh down and it can cover it all. Because Ichigo is insanely good, which I should have a video coming out of him soon. I just totally forgot about it and been working on other stuff. Judge, I like using Judge because he's fun. Alright. So we should have enough Dark Essence now. 331, that's not bad at all. I know we will probably need more Essence to Evo him again, which is painful, and I'm tired of farming. I'm tired of farming Elemental Caverns. I don't want to have to farm Elemental Caverns, but why not? So here we go. Do we work on his stats? He has very garbage stats, actually. So before you Evo people, make sure you check their stats first, because it does change them when you Evo them. Like, it makes them better. So if I have an S minus and an S and a B, this B could go to an A. This could go to a double S. But I want to see if I can get at least a triple S or something. There's a triple S. That's one triple S. I want two. Give me 2 triple S's. Or at least 2 S pluses. That's a double S. Reroll. This stuff doesn't even matter. Oh, that's perfect right there. I'll take that. So now since he has a 12%, 4%, and -6, those should be buffed up. Now watch. Evo Meliodas. So now since I Evo'd him, he has an S+, triple S is better, and he has a B+. It isn't too bad. I know we have a Wrath right here, but we're working on this one. Should we see if we can get like glitched on him? I know it's not 4 times, but Let's see if we can get something good. We'll spend like... We'll go down to 250. Yeah, we got Shinigami. I only have glitched an avatar on because I don't really care for the other ones. Alright, we didn't get anything, but that's okay. So now let's look at what it takes to evo him. So we have all these. Do I need? Yep, I need 350. Okay. So there's a lot of commandments. Each of these say what they do. I'll zoom in here. So the first one, Commandment Act 1. Well, Commandment 1 is on Oni Act 1 of the Legend stage. So now let's go get that one. As you can see, they all say different things. I have a couple already. But let's go get the first one. One thing I did forget to mention is that if you go to Oni Act 1 Legend stage, let's see. This one, and then go to the Legend stage, it does not tell you that it spawns. You have to check the Evo pieces for him. And that's how you check how to get him. Alright, since we're coming to an end on the Oni Legend stage Act 1, I did want to say that these are guaranteed drops. 100% drop chance. You will get them first try. And when you load into the game, it will say a certain dialogue saying, "Oh, I feel a commandment nearby." That's how you know that that is part of that legend stage or stage. You don't necessarily need to, what do you want to call it? Just go to random stages. They have, like I said and showed you, each of them have a specific stage they spawn on. So don't be like, "Oh, I went through all the stages and I couldn't find them." Like, if you just hover the Evo item on the Evo page, it tells you. Again, I'll show you, because we're going to have to go through all 10 anyways, and I have to farm out more elemental caverns, so I'm sorry if this is a pretty long video. Like right here, once this screen pops up and I kill this boss. Commandment 1. They're guaranteed drops. So now we're back in the hub. We're looking at where to find number 2. Again, just go to Evo and you hover the items. So this is 10. So number 2 spawns on Snowy Village, Act 3 Legend stage. And again, if you hover the item, if you go to the stage, it won't tell you that it drops there. You have to look at it through. Did I say Snowy Act 3? I totally forgot what it was. Act 3 Snowy Village. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, again, you go to here, you get Wukong, you get one Winter Essence, but it doesn't show the commandment. So you have to figure it out by going to the Evo page. And I want to say, if you guys are struggling with stages like this, it's just bring Ichigo. Again, Ichigo solos everything. I will have a video on Ichigo soon. There's other stuff that I want to get out first, like another Noob the Pro video, which will come out next week. Little Easter egg. Maybe I'll show how to Evo Wukong. Maybe I'll show what godly is the easiest to get when first coming into World 2, like a beginner's guide. I don't know. Comment below what you guys want to see. What do you struggle with? What is hard to do for everyone? Because if there's something you're struggling with or need help with, let me know. Again, like I said before, it's a guaranteed drop. I'm only recording this part to show you that I'm getting the item, and so you're not like, "Oh, how many times did you farm this?" or "That took you so long to get." But as you can see here, we got Winter Essence and we got the commandment. And no Wukong, but I already have Godly Wukong, so it doesn't matter. So now for the next one, I should have these written down. I do, but number 3, Act 2 of Shibuya. We probably won't do Act 6 of Valhalla because I already have it. Same with Hogtown and the Shinjuku, because I already have those. We will do 7, 8, and 10, and 3. We'll do 3 now. So let's see, Act 2 Shibuya. Again, if you struggle, just bring Ichigo, and if you don't have Ichigo, Judge Guy is really good. You could also try to get Needle Queen. Needle Queen helped me solo a lot of, like, everything. Needle Queen is really good still. Like, I know Needle Queen is a very noob character, but having glitched her, I know you don't have glitch, but if you get Overlord, if you get Avatar, it's still really good. She still solos almost the entire Infinity Castle. I use her and Judge Sorcerer throughout the whole thing. It's kind of nuts of how much damage he does and how much she still does. Alright, so it's coming to an end here. Not the video, but me farming out the commandments for this stage. As you can see, we got commandment 3. Again, it's 100% chance. Alright, so the next one is number 7, which is the Babylon Castle, the Grail Rush. If you don't know what the Grail Rush is here, you got Godly, you got Titan, you got Grail Rush. I'll probably do a video on how to easily complete these, but the first two are pretty simple. Titan Rush is annoying, and Grail Rush, again, it doesn't show you that you get the commandment here. Yeah, since we're on wave 50, you're gonna want to just spam nukes in the beginning. Not right now. When Gilgamesh spawns, boom, 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 boom. That should be all. Oh, this one too. Boom. So now he's gonna have some abilities come up, like stand in the circle. Yeah, see, stand in the circles. Kuna get another one? I swear he gets another one. Yeah, World Slash. There you go. He dead. Oh, I accidentally clicked retry, but we got commandment 7, as you can see. Now we need commandment 8, which is Act 2 of Marines Ford, and then Act 5 of U8. Right, I don't know why these Marines, these early stages take like 6 years, these early raids, to complete, but we're about to get the other commandment, and then we'll be working on the last one. And the reason is not that I don't want to farm the other ones, it's just I'm tired of recording right now, and I just want to play other games. So now we're on commandment 10, so I'm not going to farm out these ones. You just got to trust me, trust the source, and then raid Act 5 of U18. Like I said before, I use Needle Queen and Judge. Judge just to kill things early. I will upgrade him later, but Needle Queen gets Hemorrhage, Crippled, and I have Hex on her, plus Perfect Seal. So she just, it's easy. It's just you win. Look at that, 42 million range, all this, hybrid, glitched. It's just you don't even need Judge either, but I'm gonna upgrade him just so he can have hybrid and so they can clear the boss easier. Alright, so we're coming to wave 20 where the boss spawns and show you the guaranteed drop, and then we'll farm out the last bit of, there you go, look at commandment 10. And we got rerolls. That's pretty sick. But we don't want those rerolls, we want X. So now that we have all 10, I'm going to go farm Elemental Caverns for like 3-4 times, and then we'll evo Meliodas because he needs 350 Dark Essence. I'm tired of farming Dark Essence, but we'll see you at the end. So we are back in the hub, and we finally got every piece to evo Pride. This ain't Pride, this is Melio. We got everything going. I hate farming the caverns, but let's evo him. So this is the one, he does 509k with Overlord, and this is the regular one, 28.7k, but this is also max level. So let's just, 106k with an A, and a B is 509k. So we do comparison here, 57.3 million without Overlord, 275 million with Overlord. But the abilities he has, we'll zoom in right here, Steven. Why is that shaking? Holy shit, what the hell? Zoom in, Steven. Upon activation, pick the strongest unit in range and deal 5 times and the chosen unit's current damage. This attack has a 100% chance to critical hit. That's kind of nuts. Assault Sword. Upon activation, pick the strongest unit in range and deal 15% of the chosen unit's current damage. This has a 100% chance to critical hit. For each use, increase multiplier by 5 times, cap of 40 times. That is also crazy. Wow, that is a long the 10 orders. Each attack increases wrath bar by 1. Cap of 5. Upon reaching 5, deal to 5 times damage. Apply despair. Perform one of the 10 orders to enemies in range. Apply love. Well, I'm not going to read all of this because it is a lot, but I'll keep it on the screen for a minute so you can go over it. Or you can check out the wiki, and then we have assault mode. Every 25 takedowns increase crit damage by 5% and crit rate by 2.5%. Cap of 50. Crit damage and 25% crit rate. Every 5 missed crits inflict black flames and pressure enemies in range. And this unit is kind of nuts. If you don't have anything better than Overlord, Overlord is still good. But I think I'm going to try to get glitched on this one, or Avatar, because this unit is crazy. So, you know what, let's throw some rolls into him, into the new one we got, and see if we can't get anything. We'll do 50. Yeah, let's go to 150. I know it's off of 4 times, but I usually have better luck. I say that now, and I'm probably not going to get anything, so. Yeah, didn't get anything, but we tried. Anyways, it's been RillaKurai, uploading videos daily, nightly, and every so lately. I really hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I'm sorry there's parts where it's just skip, cut, but thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in the next episode. And if you like me, hit that subscribe button. And if you like everything I do, hit that subscribe and like button. It helps me out a lot. Peace.